There's something weird about going back into a city when you've been in a small town for such a long time. By the way, hi, my name is Darz. Welcome to my channel. I am currently in the middle / the first quarter of a 365-day video challenge here on YouTube. So subscribe to stick around and see how this journey goes. I have the best intentions and hopes and dreams that I will be able to complete this goal, but we shall see. It's been very interesting so far. In case you can't tell what that means, it's me showing that you can see my breath because it's so darn cold in the jet bridge. Actually, really good. I probably have spinach and quinoa in my teeth, but so good. I have stayed within a very small area of Michigan for it's been almost 3 months now. It's been a long time since I've been in one place for that long. Since I was young, we've always like gone on weekend trips to Minnesota or whatever. And ever since I moved out of my parents' house too, it was like we lived in different places for very short periods of time. I was going back and forth to Nicaragua all the time. And then I lived in Dallas. Obviously, Dallas is kind of a big city, although people who live there say everybody knows everybody and it's not that big of a city, but to me it was very big and it still is. But having moved back to Michigan, to this very small town where rush hour traffic is like 15 cars at this one stop sign, and then after those 15 cars go through, it's like no more rush hour. I love flying. I love being in airplanes. I love people watching and just like seeing all these different faces and different everything, because people are just so different. Even though we're all like so similar, we're so different. It is just like a very strange feeling flying over house after house after house, houses like 2 inches away from each other, houses on cement on roads, and cities just metal on cement on, I've heard it called cement jungle. I think that's a very accurate term. I did not expect to feel this way because as I lived in Dallas for over a year, I kind of got used to that. And before that, I lived in a much smaller city, but it was still like city compared to where I grew up. I just really got used to the city life, although I never really loved it. I was like, okay, this is fine. But man, coming back, I'm just like, there's so many people living on top of each other and so much traffic and so much cement. So much cement. Goodness. Let me get a little more comfy because I have a little more to say about this. Shoes off is a must when I'm indoors. I do not like wearing shoes. I'm actually about to spend the next few days in the city here. And like I said, mixed feelings. But hopefully I can have some good food. And I was laughing when I was at the airport because I was like, oh, there's a Chick-fil-A. I haven't had Chick-fil-A for, well, I guess probably 3 months since the last time I was in Dallas. There's just no Chick-fil-A except there might be one like 4 hours from where I live. So yeah, I've just been in such a routine of doing the same thing day in and day out, and the days just go by so darn fast when you're a working mom and you have little kids at home and you're constantly going from one place to the next, dropping off, picking up, you know, morning routines and bedtime routines and reading books and playing mermaids and everything else. Trying to get outside, trying to get your exercise in, trying to do whatever you can to stay sane. I am hoping for the best here in this city experience for the weekend, but a little, I don't know what the right word is. When I was coming and walking and, you know, getting my Uber and coming into this hotel, and I was just like, I just mixed feelings, excited, nervous for being around this many people that I don't know. I need to get out more. Honestly, this is after I moved out of my hometown. This has been something I've repeatedly seen, and I've strengthened the belief that I've had that like people need to move out of their hometown at least for a while, and they need to everybody needs to get out of what they are used to in so many different ways, not just leaving your city and living in a different place. Traveling outside of your place is great. I think everyone should also live outside of what they're used to. Try it for a bit. I think it's a huge way to gain perspective from other people's lives, and it's so important to be able to see things from other people's perspectives and to not be so stuck in your own ways that if you're completely wrong about something, you don't give a rip, and you will not listen to anybody's side of anything because you're just so stuck. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's good for the growth of the world. So yeah, I'm sure this is gonna be, I'm already out of my comfort zone, let's be honest.
And also, what? This bathroom in the airport had the hooks way the freaking way up there. I could barely reach. I had to hike my heavy old backpack way up onto that high hook.
But I'm going to try to purposely do more outside of my comfort zone while I'm here. We'll see how it goes. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.